Hey, what's up guys? Tony here, and this is not a farewell video. Actually, this is kind of a video recap. Let's call it a video recap of the last year, of my last year, with Call of Duty Black Ops, Okay, let's start at the beginning. 2 years ago, this coming Black Friday, so almost 2 years ago, I picked up my PlayStation 3 and a copy of Modern Warfare 2. And it was the first time, because I was a PC player up until that point, and so it was the first time that I had picked up a console shooter. And before, I had played console shooters before, and the controls were just sort of, they're quirky, and I just didn't like them. So my expectations weren't very high when it came to playing Modern Warfare 2. I had expectations because I was a good PC player. I was a pretty good PC player. I'm not trying to be like bragging or anything, but I was a good PC player. I had a pretty good PC, and I loved playing Call of Duty 2, but I never got into, Call of Duty 4. I don't know why. I think it's because I got turned off by the Call of Duty franchise because of games like Call of Duty 3. That game wasn't particularly good, and I think it only is on Xbox. But yeah, for me, the gold standard for a while was Call of Duty 2. And then Doom 3 was actually a good game that I played a lot of. Anyways, wow, sidetracked. The thing is, okay, so I picked up Modern Warfare 2, and Ryan and I, we played the shit out of that game. Well, by comparison, by comparison to Black Ops, we didn't play the game very much at all. We actually played a lot of Modern Warfare 2 for the time. And it was at that time that I started watching YouTube videos, and Ryan would send me YouTube videos. By the way, I'm talking about DWits, for those of you guys who don't know. So anyway, so DWits, Ryan would send me some YouTube videos. We'd watch Hutch and CNanners, and before Hutch got onto Machinima, and so it was just, his personality was rather interesting. And so then I started to learn a little bit more about the game. I started to take this whole thing a little seriously. And then Ryan and I got this crazy idea. We're just like, hey, you know what? Why don't we start a YouTube page? And what we can do, or channel, excuse me. Look how much of a YouTube noob I am. I called it a page. So anyways, we were like, let's start a YouTube channel. And we can record our gameplay, and we can do commentaries, and we can dissect our gameplay, and we can figure out what we're doing wrong, so that way other people can see this stuff, and they're like, oh, so this is what they're doing wrong, so I'm doing this wrong, and so this is how you correct it. So we were going to call it Average Joe's Gaming. Well, that didn't really pan out. I ended up getting the HD PVR. I told Ryan I thought he was going to be picking one up too, but he didn't, and so the rest is history. So here I am, 12 months later, with 850 subs and a partnership with Yaush. I'll tell you, I'll be very honest. When I started this channel almost 12 months ago, so it's whatever, 11 months, 3 weeks ago, I never thought it would be at this point. I never thought that I would have done the things that I have done in that time, like go to COD XP, go to MLG Anaheim, meet a bunch of people from YouTube, say like Anna Marie, she's an MLG player, Roxy Surf chick, and she's in my sub box if you guys are interested. But I never thought I'd meet these kind of people like OG Walrus and Big Snacks and Jimmy Chaos Silencer, these guys who are now becoming heavyweights in the YouTube community for the Yaush Network, and just people in general, and meeting Hutch and CNanners up at COD XP, stuff like that. I never thought that I would get that involved, that I'd find myself talking about going to PAX East next year. That it's such a transition from where I was 12 months ago as an, I don't know, average to maybe slightly above average gamer, and now I think my older brother, he called me a hardcore gamer now. And I was like, I'm not really a hardcore gamer, because, I like these games, I play these games, but my life comes first. And he goes, no, you make videos and you put them on the internet. You're a hardcore gamer. So I guess I'm a hardcore gamer. I don't know. But I still, I still leave time for everything else, like real life stuff, as you guys probably can tell, since I have, not posting a video a day. Anyways, I just thought it was interesting to think about where I was 12 months ago to where I am today, and kind of think about where I will be in the next 12 months. I would certainly like to be I don't know, maybe double that, so maybe 1,900 subs by next year. That would be sweet. That would be awesome. When I first started, I'll be honest, I had these very naive feelings that if I you know, posted gameplay on there and had decent commentaries, and I could gain 100 subs a month, and that was kind of my goal. And for a while, it felt like it was going to be an achievable goal. But you know, now you know, that was when I first started. I'm not really too concerned about sub counts now. It's just, you know, it's the connection. You know, I've had some great conversations, and I've met some cool people just through YouTube. You know, I've met people through Huppet, and that's where I know the majority of people I know, and I've turned into like real life friends. You know, we've exchanged phone numbers and add each other on Facebook and all that stuff, and I guess that makes you real friends if you had each other on Facebook. But I've met some really cool people, and you know, guys like Lord Display, guys like Column. There's a guy like Nick. You know, the list is endless, and I hope I'm not forgetting your name. But there's a lot of people that I've added, you know, onto Skype, and you know, we chat every now and again when I'm on, and it's that connection, that sort of sense of community that I really enjoy, and that's the biggest thing I like about this, and that's the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to for the next 12 months is to meet more people and to horrible aim, huh? To meet more people and to I don't know, just experience more and just sort of, I don't know, just enjoy this I don't want to call it a path, because this is definitely not like a career path or anything like that, but it's certainly a really fun hobby, and I'm really enjoying this, you know, and not taking it too seriously, like, oh my gosh, I gotta get the game early or something like that. And by the way, I am so tired of hearing about people who are like, I got the game early and I want to teach you all about it. That for me, and I posted on Twitter about this, I was like, that is like the adult equivalent of sticking your tongue out, you know? It's like, neener. I got the game first and you didn't, and that guy went to warp speed on me there. I think he was trying to knife me, but yeah, I can't stand like hearing about people who got the game early now. And the thing that sucks is like some people were asking me like, hey, you went to COD XP, aren't you gonna get the game early? I'm like, oh no way, man. When I registered for my game on the Activision website, they're like, oh, it'll be there on the 8th. I was like, oh shit, that's the day it's released. Are you kidding me? So these guys, oh man, I feel bad for these guys. Actually, the guy who was shooting at me, the guy with the grenade, he's kind of helpless, but I don't know how I lived that. But yeah, okay, let me be honest. I've got the, you know, high hopes, like the high apple pie in the sky hopes that I'm gonna get the game today. When I come back from school, I don't know, about 7 o'clock or so this evening, I have I hope that I'll have a copy here waiting for me. I don't think it's gonna happen, but you know what, I can dream, and I can dream big, and that's my dream. Because some people are like, oh yeah, like Chris Move and some of the other guys, they've got it on Friday. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. That sounds a little fishy, especially with, I think it was Robert Bowling put out a tweet. He's like, to our hardcore fans, you know, we like the fact that you love our game. Just wait until Tuesday to play it, stuff like that. Yeah, so anyways, oh, by the way, I just heard, speaking of like people who can't wait to get the game early, I just heard that there was a French delivery truck that got hijacked and they stole 6,000 copies of Modern Warfare 3, and which is about I think they said it was $551,000 worth of lost revenue. I'm like, holy crap, that's a lot of games. So if someone's gonna cash in on that, holy crap. I mean, it's $500,000. Let's not kid ourselves. That's a lot of money, you know. I mean, it's not like $1 million bank score, but still, that's a lot of green. And if you can sell those, you know, throughout the year or so, oh yeah, the guy, it's like, who the hell shooting at me? But if you sell that throughout the year, oh man, that's some revenue there. I don't know how many people are gonna buy a game online, and I don't know if they have a way. I think they probably have a way of tracking that. I'm not sure, but whatever. But yeah, it's just crazy how people, what they'll do to get the game early. I'm not really concerned. You know, I'll get the game when I get the game. I'll be picking it up for the Xbox tonight at midnight. I'm gonna go to a 24-hour Walmart, and I just figure that's the place to go if you're gonna pick up a game early. You know, 24-hour Walmart. I mean, who goes to buy video games at Walmart? And I could totally be wrong. As I'm sitting here, I bet someone's just typing like, you know, oh, I get my games at Walmart. And maybe it's because there's no line. You know, I don't have anything to trade in either, and I'm staying the hell away from any sort of GameStop. Last year, when I picked up Black Ops on the release night, man, it was busy at GameStop. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll talk to you later. And enjoy some Modern Warfare 3 tonight. and maybe some videos tomorrow. All right, later, guys.